Timmy told her urgently, screwing up his face. "I think perhaps you'd better take him to the loo before he makes a puddle on the floor," said the man. "The toilets are over there. I'll look after the baby while you take him. You'd be quicker if you didn't have to take that pushchair with you." She couldn't leave baby Sophie with a complete stranger, even a friendly, handsome stranger who had just saved Timmy from a dreadful accident. What would Lindsay say? "I'm not going to kidnap the baby, if that's what you're worrying about." The man took his wallet out of his pocket and handed her a credit card. "Here, I'll trust you with my credit card if you'll trust me with your baby. And for goodness sake, get a move on. I don't think your little boy can wait any longer." One look at Timmy told her the man was right. "Thanks." She took the credit card from him, grabbed the toddler's hand, and hurried to the ladies' toilets. "I can do it myself," Timmy told her firmly. "You can? Fine. I'll wait for you out here, but don't lock the door, okay?" She waited for him by the entrance to the toilets, positioning herself so she could keep watch on Timmy and his little sister, who seemed quite unperturbed about being left in the care of... She looked down at the card. Jake Newman was the name on the gold card. Well, Jake Newman wasn't short of a penny or two. This was an exclusive credit card, only granted to the mega rich. Rich and handsome, she thought. Quite a catch for someone. Not her, though. She wasn't interested in catching anyone. No commitment was her motto. There was no way she was going to have her heart broken by a man. She'd seen it happen to her friends too often. Just look at how Lindsay had been treated by her ex-husband, Adam. Everyone had thought that Adam and Lindsay would be together forever. But he'd walked out on her just 3 years after their wedding to set up home with a PR girl named Elixir, leaving a pregnant, devastated Lindsay to bring up Timmy all by herself. She'd got over his betrayal eventually, finding love with her second husband, Matt, and going on to have baby Sophie. But Kendall had vowed that she would never let anyone have the power to hurt her the way that Adam had hurt her best friend. How did the saying go? The one who loved the most got hurt the most. Well, she was determined that she would never love anyone enough to get hurt. She had a good job and a hectic social life with a group of close friends. She didn't need a man in her life. She had boyfriends, yes, but was always careful never to let her relationships get serious. "What's that?" Timmy's voice brought her out of her daydream. "It's a credit card, and it belongs to that nice man who saved you from tumbling down the escalator," she told him. "Now wash your hands, and let's go get Sophie." "I've already washed them," he told her. Had he? How long had she been standing there, deep in thought? "Come on, then." She grabbed his hand and led him out into the store, to where Jake Newman was playing peekaboo with Sophie. The baby chuckled as he moved behind the back of the buggy so she couldn't see him, then popped his head out. "Boo!" Timmy laughed, and Jake quickly stood up, grinning ruefully. "I thought I'd better try and amuse her," he told Kendall. "Thank you, and thank you again for rescuing Timmy." She smiled as she handed back his credit card. As he took it from her, his fingers brushed against hers, and she felt the tingle shoot up her arm again. Their eyes met, and she felt herself drowning in his deep brown pools. This guy really was something, she thought, pulling herself together as she realized he was talking to her. "Sorry, what did you say?" "I said maybe you should leave the kids at home with your husband next time you go shopping. It would make things easier for you." I don't have a husband. I'm not married. I mean, look, you don't have to explain your life story to me," he said, a slight edge to his voice. "Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some shopping of my own to do." "Yes, of course. Thank you again." But he was already walking away. Kendall watched for a moment as he made his way through the crowds, noticing the way his dark...